Hello, good morning. Welcome to another session of free psychic reading. I'm Susie Valentine. I'm a Theta Healing Master Instructor. I'm a psychic and I channel starseeds. All right, today it's actually bank holiday in the UK, so we're gonna do a quite concise session, but I'm gonna serve as many of you as possible. And let's dive in. Now, my new website, like Susie Valentine, is already online, but the extended website where we explain more about Theta Healing and offer some courses and give you more of like great resources is coming online very soon. So if you're interested in that, just let me know and you can have a look on the website. We will be teaching courses soon again as well. So if you want to do a Theta Healing course, then please reach out to us through the comments or write us an email or contact us through the website. And we'd love to guide you in your self-development journey. Okay, let's get started with the questions. Sending Universal Butterfly. There's Susie. Happy Monday and Memorial Day. Exactly. Also to you all. May I request a message from Tinkerbell, the fairy realm, please? Thanks. I'm going to be very honest with you. Communicating with fairies isn't my area of expertise, so it's not something I'm actually feel good about doing during the live session. If you have another question, please feel free to reach out to put another question in. With the fairies, what is really important is their energy is a little different than what we are used to overall. They think differently, they behave differently than we do. So often the level of consciousness is different and messages can be misinterpreted quite easily. That's also one of the reasons why I'm a little bit hesitant on doing that during a live session. General, please put a bit more of a specific question in the chat. That helps me, but it helps you even more because you get an answer that is related to something specific instead of something general, because you're not going to get as specialized or specific answer as possible. Okay, Lotus of Serendipity. Hi, Susie. Nice to see you. General, please, from the angels. Again, as well, Lotus of Serendipity, please put something more specific. If you have a specific question, if I will answer it. If it's too general, the answers aren't going to be as good as you like them to be. So I invite you all to really put some more specific questions in the chat. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Jamajar 8888. Morning. Love your site. Oh, I'm glad you like it. It's just the initial thing. Much more is coming. It's almost there. I feel uplifted when I listen to you. Thank you. Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing these lives, right? To really support you guys and contribute as much as possible. And also for you guys to motivate you or make you excited to do some of the inner work as well yourself, because it's so incredibly powerful. Okay, Manzi. Hey, Susie, I feel like I'm my worst enemy, constantly fighting a battle in my mind and heart. Like what I want to do and what I end up doing. Okay, tell me the reason why I'm always confused, in constant clash with myself. Let me have a look. Manzi, on some level, why are you choosing? On some level, consciously or subconsciously, you're choosing to constantly be in battle. These things are also, on some level, decisions, right? Are you choosing to be positive? Are you choosing to battle yourself? Yes, there's subconscious belief work and there's inner work we can do, but in life, things are a choice as well. So why do you choose to constantly go to that vibrational energy? What it can help is, how is it serving you? What are you learning from it? And then where do you want to be? So what can be very helpful is having a pen and paper here, doing a little exercise on, why am I choosing to be in this vibration? Why am I choosing to experience this? And then where do I want to be? How do I want to feel? What do I want to experience? And then make a conscious choice for that and start taking actions in that direction. Now, it might not shift from one day to the other, but when you keep on focusing on that area where you want to be, taking every day at least one action in that direction, you will see things start shifting. Let me have a look further at the energy. Okay, can we do some Theta Healing downloads for you? Can we show you, and anybody else who wants it as well, that it's safe to move forward, that you're allowed to move forward, and how to move forward whilst being balanced, whilst being at peace with yourself, and what it feels like to be at peace with yourself. Can the creator show you, by the way, I'm doing Theta Healing here, right? This is the Theta Healing technique. I do all my readings using the Theta Healing technique. Can the creator show you that you have a choice, that you're allowed to choose, that you have free will, and that you can create what you want to create in life, and that is safe for you, that is allowed? And how to do that without putting limitations on yourself, without putting limitations on your energy. And let's complete and evow those energetic contracts that you need to be, through creator, that you need to be punished for past life, that you need to be punished for the karma that you have, that you need to be punished for things you might have done or you believe you might have done or people like judged you for. Can we complete that now through the creator? And can we show you how to live life without needing to be punished? How to live life from a place of joy, from a place of gratitude, from a place of allowing yourself to be who you are. And what it feels like to accept yourself to be who you are. Is that okay? Would you like that? Okay. What I'm also hearing, Mansi, for you, what do you really enjoy doing? What are the little things that you really enjoy in life? If that's going out for coffee, or if that is walking in nature, or if that is connecting with a friend or connecting with a family member. Write some things that you love, not just like, but love doing in life, and start focusing on doing at least one of these things a day. Yeah? Okay. I hope that will help you. Then, Gemma Jar. I was hoping to get a message from Mohammed who passed over 2 years ago. Does he have a message for me about my life's path in my future? Okay, let's have a look for you. Okay, first of all, there's a proudness. There's a proudness energy. Because you've taken some actions in your own life that you can really be proud of, but you're not necessarily proud of yourself. And he's saying, like, allow yourself to be more proud of what you have achieved, what you have done, and the actions that you are taking. He's like, you take actions or you do things, but instead of being proud, you're already on to the next or the next or the next, and you're not even like realizing what great stuff you have done and are doing on a daily basis. So that's the first thing that's coming. And then the second thing is, he's like, never let yourself be limited by Yeah. Never let yourself be limited by your own thoughts or opinions of others. If you feel like you're meant to do something, or you really want to do something, or you're very excited about something, then allow yourself to explore that and take action in that direction instead of holding yourself back because of what others might say or might think. And he has confidence in you. That's it. Hey, I hope that helped you. And he's doing well, by the way. He is. Okay. Ascending universal butterfly, a message of my higher self, please, about my spiritual path. Let's have a look. So you're taking some actions related to your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, but you're avoiding some of the inner work. You're avoiding some of like really looking in, why do I feel a certain way? Why is this happening? Why am I impacted? Or how do I feel about this situation? Like you're avoiding doing some of that inner deeper work, and you're excited about learning about spirituality. You're excited about the psychic stuff. You're excited about a lot of other things that you learn about online, watching some YouTube videos, reading a little bit about things. It's like, and that is fantastic, but you also need to go and do a bit more of that inner work, where you really look at some of your own feelings, some of your own emotions, and dare to go within a little bit more. That's the message from the higher self. And then what will happen? Things will open up. There will be a level, like there will be a jump in your level of consciousness. When you do the inner work and like stop avoiding, but start doing some of the inner work, then you allow yourself to raise your level of vibrations and get into a higher level of consciousness. And your higher self is like guiding you in that direction. Okay. I hope that helped. Okay, Lotus of Serendipity. Miss Susie, any information about moving from current location, please? What I'm hearing is not just yet. Not yet. There's some things that need to be resolved around where you currently are. And it might be some awarenesses that need to be gained. It might be some other, like there's an impatience there. And it's like, be a little more patient. Then it will come. But allow things to unfold. And when you start allowing it to unfold, it can actually go a lot faster. What I'm hearing is not just yet. By the way, this is really important for everybody. When I do psychic reading, I'm checking into the energy. Now, when you make different decisions, when you move on, when you do the inner work, the energy starts shifting, right? So I'm checking into what is the current energy. And it doesn't mean you don't have an opportunity to change it. You can change it always. So know that you have the power to create your life. Never give that power away. Yeah? You are in control of your own life. You can do that. You can follow your intuition. Your intuition is way more important than any message anybody might tell you. So really start practicing with that intuition. Start feeling into your intuition. Start listening to it and start trying things out. And maybe not with the most important decision you need to make in your life, but with smaller decisions. And when you get to understand your intuition more and more and more, it will start guiding you more in life as well. You build that relationship and that rapport. That is real power. Yeah. Okay, next person. Sparkles 11. Hey Susie, is there any guidance around work for me? Thank you. Okay, what I'm hearing here, Sparkles 11, is what can really help you around opening up that energy more, if you want that, is what is like, get pen and paper and then write down what is going to change in your life when you get the job you want. And then what is the worst that can change in your life if you get the job you want? Because on some level, there's some energetic blockages there to let that energy completely flow. I mean, you start writing these down, there might be some awareness that's coming to the surface that you can take some actions around. Because if you become aware of like, hey, on some level I believe that it's going to change in this direction in my life, and I don't really want that, then you keep blocking that. So if you become aware of that, then you can do some of that, like you can meditate on it, or you can do some Theta Healing belief work on it, you can do some other things around it that whereby you can start resolving that energy and open up that energy for flow. Yeah. Does that make sense? There's a little bit of work required here. And when you do that exercise, don't just do it from your head, really connect to your heart. Okay. Jamajar 8888. I wanted to know if Moment and I were together in a past life. Okay, may I just confirm with you, is Moment still alive? Because when I actually checked into the energy, the first thing I heard, like, I wasn't sure. The energy didn't come through as clearly as it would usually do when somebody has passed. And if you were together in a past life. Okay, I hear yes, but not in the way you think. Yes, but not in the way you think. That's all I hear at the moment. Okay. Bex Armstrong. Hey Susie, it's me again. Please, can you help me see what I need to clear right now regarding my boundaries being ignored? Thank you. Okay. Bex, when you say that, I assume you're a Theta healer, right? So I can just scan you and give you a couple of beliefs to check and then to clear. Okay, if you want some beliefs to clear, to test and to clear, it's try the following. On any level, in any language, it's dangerous for me to be seen. On any level, in any language, if I become too powerful, I will be hunted. And on any level, in any language, if I'm being, like, on any level, in any language, being ignored, allows me to live my purpose. And on any level, in any language, being ignored allows me to live my purpose to the fullest. Try these, and you can shift these so that you can actually be seen and live your purpose, be seen and be safe. Whereby there's nothing of the subconscious beliefs which can either, like, it feels very much past life related. So beliefs that I either have been from your own past life or from other past life memories, that are kind of creating these. Let me know if that resonates with you, and then see you can work on these. Yeah. Okay. Good. Manzi, thank you, Susie, so much. You're welcome. And do the exercises. Now focus on doing something fun each day that lights you up, and you will see that energy will start shifting. Okay, from Bax. Yes, thank you. Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. And wonderful. Like, I love it when you guys are doing self-belief work. When you need a couple of beliefs, then to be like scanned, and then that you take that away, do the belief work on yourself. I don't know if you saw it, Bax. I did a belief work session, I think last week. It was around visibility and being seen. So that's also live on the YouTube channel. You can have a look at that, and that might help you as well, just by watching that. Okay. Jamjo True, thank you. You're very welcome. Ascending Universal Butterfly, very appreciative of you, Susie. I will look into the work. Thank you. Lots of love. You're very welcome. And many blessings, Miss Susie, for the guidance. It does help me. Many blessings. Okay. Good. That were the questions for today. Brilliant. I'm just going to do a couple of questions that came through the website. Yes, I saw it. They're so good. Thanks again. Pleasure. And I'm glad you're enjoying them. Okay, let's do this one. So this one is from Charlotte. Thank you very much. Okay. There, Susie, my question. When, where, what is my next divine timing? Thank you so much. Let me have a look for you. Okay, first, it feels like you're in the middle of one at the moment, Charlotte, and you are helping some people without being aware of it, that of the impact that you're having in the way you're helping them. And this can, like, it feels like it's through very simple conversations, through some things you've said, maybe through a couple of like Theta Healing downloads you've done. You're almost like not even aware that you have done anything. It's that subtle and that natural for you. But that's what I'm seeing at the moment, what you're doing. And then in due course, it feels like there's another move or some traveling or something in that kind of direction coming up, but that's not yet. It feels more medium term than short term. And it feels also like you're going to do some further spiritual development. You've already done a lot of work, but there is going to be like some follow up. You're going to go deeper into certain areas that gives you more confidence, gives you more stability, and you might even be teaching some of the material as well, of the things that you're learning. That's what I'm seeing at the moment, or what I'm getting through at the moment. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Okay. And then we had Eileen. So let's have a look. Curious about, what do you see me potentially working with in the near and distant future? Let me have a look for you. Okay. What's coming up? And I can't make full sense out of this, but you might be able to. So I'm just going to say whatever I'm being shown. I see some nature. I see extraterrestrial energy. It feels like you're connecting or working with extraterrestrials. It might be conscious, it might also be subconscious or during dreams. Or I don't know exactly. There is some extraterrestrial energy. And it feels like there's some sacred geometry. It's almost like you're getting some messages or figuring out some of the messages that ancient cultures or civilizations have brought to Earth. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing at the moment. I don't know the timeline for this. But these are just this is what I'm getting at the moment. There's no specific timeline related to this. But yeah, there's some nature, there's some, and it feels like a bit hilly to mountainous. But there's still like, feels this greenery around as well. Yeah, quite strong extraterrestrial energy as well. But when you start this journey, it's almost like you haven't fully opened up or accepted that energy, and it's much more subconscious or during the night, during the dream state. And then over time, you're clearing more of your fears around it and more of your resistance around it, things like that. And then it becomes a lot more conscious and a lot easier as well. Right? I'm going to leave this with you. You will feel what resonates. If things don't resonate, just let them be. Never take anything of these as like, it has to be this way. This is just the way the energy is being shown to me at the moment. And you can decide yourself if it resonates or not. If it doesn't, let it be. Move it aside. If it does, then you can take some action upon that. Okay. Next question from Holon A. Dear Susie, I feel somehow a lack of orientation, even how to dollar my greatest joy. I feel to come close to being more spiritual growth to the world, but how? I assume you feel close to bringing more spiritual growth, or okay. Let's have a look. These things, yes, they are unfolding, but it needs time. Like you want to be at the final point already, even though you are not there yet. It's like you need to be able to enjoy the journey before you can get to the final point. And okay, what I'm being shown is in your head, the journey needs to go like this. Or you have a very clear way of like where you are, where you want it to be, and you kind of want to go like that. But then what I'm being shown is like there's too much control if it goes like that. You really need to, if you want to have a smooth journey and an enjoyable journey and like a journey of growth and more importantly contribution, you need to let go of the way of how it needs to come, when it needs to come, with who it needs to come. It's almost like live, go and live, be, enjoy, have fun. And once you do these things, the ideas, the energy, the inspiration will come, and you will get about, I don't know the exact ratios, but you will get a ton of ideas. You will get a lot of different ideas. Don't feel that all these ideas need to be acted upon. You get a lot of different ideas, and out of all these ideas, you only need to act upon like a few. And when you act upon a few of those, that's how you're gonna get more clarity, how you're gonna like be more in flow when things are unfolding more. You're gonna get more growth through that. And sometimes what I'm also seeing is you get so many different ideas, and then you start acting upon one, and then after a little while, like, I don't know really if it's that. And that's okay. If you're more excited about something else, then you can move to something else. And you kind of need to keep, like, follow your energy, what you're excited about. And sometimes you move back to idea A, sometimes you go into idea C, and then it's like, however long your energy is good for that. And when your energy really moves into a different direction, you can go again to another idea. And yes, sometimes perseverance is needed, but there's also a certain playfulness needed, a certain ease needed, and really allow, like a trust, allowing things to unfold the way they're meant to unfold instead of constantly wanting to steer them or influence them. Yeah. I hope that helps you and answers your question. And the growth, you are going through a huge growth process. You have been for quite a period, and there's more to come. There's more to come there. Okay. All right. We're going to leave the questions here and let's do a Theta Healing meditation, shall we? What is it going to be about? Let me have a quick scan. With your permission, I'd love to scan your energy as well, of all of you, so I can see what's most beneficial. Okay. What I'm hearing is the topic is moving out of limbo and unlocking the inner growth. All right. Then I invite you to just relax, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Feel your body, feel your cells. Beautiful. Now allow the energy to come up from the earth through the soles of your feet, up your legs, your hips, all the way to the top of your head, into a beautiful ball of light above your head. You can visualize this. Then this ball of light goes high into the sky. It goes past the moon, past the stars, higher and higher, past the universe. Then it goes through layers and layers of light. Many bright lights, some more bright lights. Then it goes through a golden light keeps going up through a jelly-like substance that shines in all the colors of the rainbow. And then you go into sparkling white light, the creator of all that is, and you go deep, deep, deep into this energy. Your bubble of light opens up and you become one with this creator energy, the unconditional love energy. It's very pure and light, but it got essence. With your permission, I'm just going to scan you and give you a few Theta Healing downloads. Can the Creator show you what it feels like and how to move out of the energy of limbo? What it feels like to gain clarity, and what it feels like to know and trust that clarity comes on your path in the highest and best way for you and at the right time for you. And what it feels like to have patience so the right energy, the right information can come to you at the right time for you. Would you like to receive that energy? Good. Can the Creator show you what it feels like that life is a beautiful adventure? How to enjoy the beautiful adventure called life? How to thrive on earth? And how to accept yourself for who you are? And that is safe to accept yourself, and what it feels like to accept yourself for who you are. Do you like these downloads? Can the Creator show you what discernment feels like, knowing what decision to make at what time in the highest and best way for you? What it feels like and how you can live from the energy of discernment, and what it feels like to trust the energy of discernment without being naive. You like that? You can say yes. Can the Creator show you what it feels like when you know you're on the right path? What it feels like to recognize beautiful synchronicities in your life in the way that aligns with you? Do you like that? Can the Creator show you what it feels like to do the inner work and feel safe around to do the inner work? How to do the inner work Discover more about yourself, your emotions, and your belief systems without going out of balance, and whilst respecting your own boundaries and what that feels like. Would you like that? Beautiful. Can the Creator show you what it feels like to move forward in life? To take action that really aligns with you and your energy and with your heart desires, whilst respecting your own energy flow. Do you like that? And to let that be in alignment with your intuition, and how to listen to your intuition, and how to strengthen the connection with your intuition. Do you like that and know what that feels like? All right. Now see yourself in the sparkling white light. You're going to do a little rinse there, sparkly shower and rinse. Beautiful. Then I'm going to, with your permission, I'm going to ask Creator to cleanse the energy for everybody. Cleanse your energetic field and fill it up with unconditional love. If you like that, you can say yes. You do this energetically, right? Beautiful. Now, after you've done your sparkly shower in this beautiful in this beautiful white light energy of the creative all that is, then we're going to ground the energy. So you allow the energy to come up from the earth to the soles of your feet, all the way up your body to the top of your head, filling your entire body up with unconditional love energy and grounding energy of Mother Earth. Taking a deep breath and open your eyes. And then you can do an energy break if you want to. So your right hand thumb down, left hand thumb up. You rub your hands together and your left hand pushes the energy away from you and your right hand pushes the energy towards you. And then you can zip up your field. If you enjoyed the psychic readings and the Theta Healing meditation, then please feel free to give this video a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next week for some more psychic readings. And on Thursday morning at 7 a.m., we are doing a live Theta Healing self-belief work session. Wish you a good week.